Well, it hasn't been her most polished of performances today, the double world champion. She's looked tired from the get-go, and if truth be told, the semi-final with Buckley was a bit of a struggle. However, she's made her way into the final, and when we looked at the draw this morning, this was the matchup that we thought most likely. Of course, Melanie Clement was in there. There were other fighters that could have caused some problems, but we were looking at a Bilodid Koga final, and that's exactly what we've got. Here's an opportunity for the Japanese to test out one of their up-and-coming players against the double world champion, and to see whether or not they're going to make a change with regard to whether it's Tanaki Funa or Kondo Ami who goes up against Bilodid in the games in Tokyo. Here's a chance for Kogo Wakana.
And there are not so many chances left, so she has to use that maybe first and last chance here, Koga. Just 18 years old, or 18 years young, better to say that. Junior world champion.
Yeah, Bilodid's been there. Cadet
Yes.
and junior world champion. That was a bit of an error by Bilodid there. She didn't tidy her gi in time. The referee had to tell her to tidy her gi. You only get told once. You don't need any unnecessary penalties.
Yeah.
Dealt with that fairly easily. Hasn't been the best of days for Bilodid. She's already been thrown once for Wazari. She'd like to have kept a clean sheet. That hasn't happened. And just off the pace a little bit here. Koga getting in the first of the attacks. 1, 2, and 3. And oddly enough, it's... Well, both the coaches get told to stop coaching during the contest. When the referee calls mate, you can coach, but not during the contest. So just warned both of them. And Mum is still coaching.
Yes.
Hasn't slowed her down, has it? Likes to get the left arm over the top and then the big Ojigari or Uchimata perhaps. And I think, as everyone knows now, she rather fancies herself on the ground.
Outside attack, that was brilliant.
Yeah. That's what she's been missing during the day, that sharp explosion that catches her opponents off guard, and she caught Koga well there. And
Surprised her.
And I wonder how that's going to change the shape of the contest. If she's going to be that little bit more relaxed, because she looked nervous, she's looked physically drained, to be honest. And now it's Koga behind by Wazari with half the contest still to come. Just wants to keep her head up. Bilodid doesn't look that good when she's bent over.
Yes.
There's a chance on the ground now.
And she loves the ground. Can she work things out here for the Sankaku? Close her legs, and but the defense here from the Japanese is too good.
Gonna have another word with Mum, I'm afraid. Yep, that's it. I'm not surprised.
Rules are clear. I've seen that early on previous contests, that she gave her advices or was coaching her during the fighting period.
Just pushed the envelope that little bit too far, I'm afraid. Minute and a half left to go. Wazari the lead for Bilodid. Penalty-free, both fighters. Nice position because Koga has got some work to do. Goes right-sided with a drop Seoinage, but it really doesn't trouble Bilodid, and you can see the position that Koga ended up in. Bilodid on the side and ready to attack. So not getting the full rotation, Koga. Normally, when you're a little bit tentative, you don't throw everything in there. So maybe she's feeling something. and can't get all the way through.
Yes.
Not the best position from Bilodid here. Upright is much better. She's nice and tall, long limbs, and that's where she's got the best command, when she's standing upright. Into the last minute. She's looked drained earlier on at this time, but here she looks reasonably strong. She may pick up a penalty for a gripping infringement. I think that's what Nedim Beyat, the referee, is about to signal. Every single second now is going to count. Never lost to a Japanese, Bilodid. And here's a new one for her to face. Chance for the shimiwaza. Legs are in nice and tight. She can't roll out of there. Time ticking away on the clock. And if it looks as though she's not really doing anything, the referee's going to call mate. 41 seconds left to go. This is a nervous countdown here because this hasn't been a good day. You're talking about someone who's about to grab the Paris Grand Slam gold medal, and on a bad day, they beat everybody.
Absolutely.
Almost coming up with the Makikomi again. She won't get the score if she finishes off the push. She was strong enough there. It looked worse than it did. I think the angle looked worse there. Because it looked as though the Osaikomi was a chance when really it was the finish for the push. And once she decided, I'm not going to finish the push, she was out of there pretty quick. 17 seconds left to go. Bilodid has pulled this back on a day where she looked drained, looked as though she was out on more than one occasion. She's come back to almost give the Japanese selectors, and she picks up a second penalty. She won't pick up a third now. It's back to the drawing board for the Japanese. They've sent one, they've sent two, they've sent three, and they've all gone back the same way. They've lost. Bilodid has done the business again.
Yeah. Although she wasn't in a good shape.
Not
today.
At all. Worst.
She didn't convince us, but still she was able to win.
A big hand from the Bercy crowd, despite the fact that she put out one of their come up with a gold medal winning performance. It means that the things that are thrown at you can deal with.
Yeah.
And Bilodid, as young as she is, has demonstrated that she's got the ability, especially in that semi-final against Bukli. That's where she came closest to losing. She was in golden score. I think it was in the contest before that she'd been thrown. And there was a Wazaria piece, and she came back and she dug deep. But in that one with Bukli, she really did come up. And then she came up with a winning score, didn't she? And here, scored early with a really, really nicely executed Makikomi. And after that, it was stage-managed control. And now the national anthem of Ukraine. So 7 weight categories today and 7 tomorrow. So there's plenty of judo still to come.